Usually when I'm getting books, I put them into their own folder, so I know this is for science, this is for history, this is fiction. But I had a few that weren't in proper folders. And so I opened one of these books, and it was called Love Yourself Like Your Life Depends on It, and is written by someone called Kamal Ravikant. And I opened it just to know where to put it in my folders. It sounded like self-help. It's not a big book, but I didn't even finish it because I just found what I needed there in the first few pages, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this as well. He started repeating to himself, I love myself. So he said, I love myself to himself repeatedly throughout the day in different circumstances. First when he was alone, then when he was outside, then even when he was talking to someone, he started saying it. I love myself, 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 repeatedly. And I did that too. Okay, I can say this to myself, and it sounds like good practice. It's very positive, and if it resonated so much, I will keep on saying it. But I don't find it hard to love myself, to think that I love myself at least. But to hear it from someone else, I think that was the hardest part for me to accept. And so I just changed I love myself to I love you. And I said, I love you, 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 I love you. After saying it for 2 days, I was traveling, I was on my own, and it was a practice that I could do very focused and very dedicated. I was just doing that and eating and taking walks. After 2 days of saying I love you, I had a conversation in my head. I said to myself, I know that the you that is talking is our higher self. It's the higher self of me. The God, like Sonia was talking to Sonia the person. I said, I hear you saying you love me, and I know you love me under these circumstances where I am living my best life. I am traveling, I am free, I am aware of my feelings. I'm even saying this, I love you, I love you, I love you, but would you still love me if I would not be the higher version of myself by the end of my life? Would you still love me if I would have to go to my hometown, for example? This was my biggest fear in my 20s, that I would have to return to my hometown and live a soulless, most loveless life. Would you still love me if I would end up in my old age surrounded by misery, with no one there to see me or to love me? Would you still love me if I would be so much of a love loser? This voice, myself, my higher self, kept on saying, I love you no matter what. I love you. I love you no matter what. I love you even if you become a murderer, even if you kill your own children, even if you become psychotic, hateful, vengeful, even if you are just a loser who was afraid to love and dies of illness and without anyone else to care for them. I will still love you. I 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 love you. Man, I get goosebumps. That stuck with me. I hear that voice. I don't repeat it as obsessive as I did in the beginning, but I say it in the morning. As I wake up, my mind is quite negative. I heard this term washing machine in my head, and it's true. I wake up with this washing machine in my head most of the times, and I just turn on that voice. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. I get out of bed with knowing that, even if my thoughts still go sideways, they worry and plan for future problems. And last night, for me, last night was, it happens once a year or once in a few years, when I feel like I have to do more, I have to be more. I feel like my skin is going to fall apart and something else will emerge from underneath. At some point I talked to my mentor and I told her about it, and I called it the desire to explode. Before I quit drinking, I would hear this voice very often. I would hear it every other week. I would feel it in my body, like the body becomes too small for what's inside of it. And last night, I started saying this, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. And I realized that, I also wrote something down. I will get to it. I realized that all of these years when I drank or did drugs, I was thinking to be more loose or to take the edge off. This was the edge that I wanted to take off. This was the looseness that I wanted to create in myself, physically, in my body, in my flesh and bones. Last night I wrote this after I repeated to myself, I love you for half an hour, and I took a longest walk. So I put it like this: the me in me wants to get out, to expand, maybe explode. Is this the physical desire to become one with everything? Or is it just abject loneliness, bordering a burning desire to live? I'll say this again. Or is this just abject loneliness, bordering a burning desire to live? I feel like crying, screaming, laughing, fucking, dying, and loving. And then later I put, I'm hungry. And then for what? For more. I'm hungry for more. I have the disease of more. All these years when I would try to take the edge off by doing something physically, when I would feel this need to just expand or explode, this hunger, all of these years I thought I have to do anything that I can to get rid of that uncomfortability, and I would do everything that I could to get rid of it. Get into fights, get into drinking, whatever, as I said, escape through reading, through eating, through everything. This was the most uncomfortable feeling I had in my life. And last night when I said I love you, 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 I realized that that was the requirement of that physical feeling, the need or the hunger to be loved like that, with everything that was in me, with rage, sexuality, craziness, with love, with passion, with boredom, with all of those stuff that were in me. They wanted to just be loved, accepted. You are loved, fed. I love you. Craziness, I love you. Madness, I love you. I love you. You can exist in this body because no matter what, I love you. This mantra really changed the game. I love you. I love you. I believe it. And I believed it last night. And I was saying, I love you. And this is going to be uncomfortable, but I love you. And I was saying, the fact that I was saying I love you is uncomfortable. On top of the feeling of wanting to explode into life was so physically uncomfortable. So I love you, meaning I love myself. I will also shuffle a card because I have a question. I won't go into a deep reading, just a yes or no card. And my question is, it's a romantic question. Will I love the way that I'm imagining romantic love to be in this lifetime? I got a yes. And it's also the Knight of Pentacles, which stands for going after your earthly desires and getting them. It's a movement card and a possession of wealth card. So I will get it. And now I'm really hungry, food hungry, and I'm gonna go eat veggie kebab. I love you, 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 I love you.